Give me 1 second. Just gotta pull up. Gotta pull up my overlay. There we go. I'll be right back. Alright, okay, ready to go. And please ignore my fan. It is really hot where I live, so if I don't have this fan on, I will die of heat. So, sorry if it gets a little annoying, but I really need it. Alright, and with that reset, we are officially back. Back on the grind for Shiny Piplup. Took a break for a bit, but we back. If you're watching this, just in case you know, whether you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, I have there's a lot going on my channel on YouTube, the Poke Kid, where I am doing where I'm only able to catch Pokemon from a specific region. So it's a region lock, I guess you could say. And yeah, so check it out. Not too far in right now. I'm like about 2 badges in, but I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying it. I've been uploading that actually the last couple weeks, so that's where most of my time has been. Which is funny because I started the Nuzlocke because I said in between me doing these soft resets, I wanted to upload something to the channel because obviously these hunts take a long time considering we are full odds. And considering we're full odds and I don't have a lot of time to be streaming to the point where I can guarantee the shiny every day. So like if it takes me 4,000 encounters, I kind of can't do that in a day because I don't have the time for that, unfortunately. So most of the times I'll get, like, if I'm lucky, like 100 encounters a stream. So, well, at least for the Piplup hunt, because the Piplup hunt takes forever for the cutscene and animation and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, so which is fun. That's why I started it. And I've been doing it more than this one because I haven't had time to really stream, because I just see it as each hour only gives you about 40 some encounters. So I'm like, to stream only for an hour and get 40 some encounters, it feels kind of like a waste a little bit. I'm gonna say just a bit. So I'm just like, if I don't got at least an hour and a half, maybe 2, I just instead opt to record and or upload the region lock. So check that out if you like region locks, challenges and the sort, you know. It's one of my favorite games, Emerald. Emerald was one of my favorite games as a kid. I still love that game, so I'm having fun. Try to change it up. The last playthrough I did on my channel, the last Nuzlocke I did was a type lock, so I could only use a specific type, and I was doing a rock lock, so I could only do rock type Pokemon. That one was interesting. That one was on Soul Silver, and then I think I did just a regular Nuzlocke on Crystal a ways back. But yeah, branching out from Gen 2, because if you couldn't tell, I like me some Gen 2. Dun 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 dun. About 12 minutes in, almost 5 encounters. And like always, please excuse any background sound because I live on a very busy street with a lot of through traffic, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's not the best, but it gets kind of noisy sometimes. I don't have sound. I don't have a soundproof room, so yeah. So excuse me if it gets kind of noisy sometimes. Well, actually, give me a second. I'll be right back. Sorry guys, give me a second. I have kind of an issue right now. Hello. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't know how long I've been gone. Oh, at least like 15, 20 minutes. Hey, Derpy boy, how's it going? My cat had an accident, so I had to clean it up. I almost finished a whole anime. Which anime? How long is it? Chilling in another world with level 2 super cheat powers. That's a really long name. Chilling in another world with level 2 super cheat powers. That's a very long name for an anime. It's only one episode long? Is it like a new anime and it's on the first episode? It's currently on its 6th episode. Oh, that's why you said he finished the whole anime. That's funny. Well, I guess you could say you're caught up. You're caught up, but you're not. You're caught up. You're not. You're not finished with it. I guess you could say. Very cool though. That anime has a long title. What's it about? Guy gets summoned to another world. King tosses him out because he's weak, but turns out his stats are I don't know what you mean by inf. But that sounds cool. I'll check it out, guy. What's it called? Let's see. Chilling in another world. Level 2 super cheap powers. That's a crazy long name. Yeah, animes now they have long names. It reminds me of that one anime, that one called that one time I got reincarnated into a radioactive slime or something like that. I forget what the title is, but it's along those lines. It's a really long name. So nowadays, they have some pretty interesting long names. Short for infinite? I didn't expect. Okay. I was expecting something different. Okay. That sounds cool though. Are you still hunting that Mareep? I remember last time you said that you got a Hoppip. Did you end up getting the Mareep, or did you take a break, or did you stop? Oh, that's right. You did mention that. I forgot you mentioned that they were doing a little in Raichu. How's that going? I forgot about that. You had told me that last time you were catching a bunch of Eevee. Yeah. I remember you were telling me 30,500 trades. Man, that's a lot. That's a lot of trades, and you still haven't gotten it either. I don't know if you care about Minecraft, but it's turning 15 years old. I didn't grow up playing Minecraft, but I know a lot of people that like Minecraft. I know a lot of people that do. I like watching Minecraft. I'm not the biggest fan of playing Minecraft. I like watching Minecraft speedruns. But wow, 15 years? That's really cool. Crazy. 15 years. Who would have thought? I know you had told me last time that you were a fan of Minecraft. I feel like Minecraft is one of those games that you don't have to change anything, you don't have to do anything, and that game will live on forever. Like as is, how it is now. It's just such a crazy big game with a lot of variables in it, I guess you could say. Oh well, I wish you good luck on your shiny Alolan Raichu. So I know that's got to be a lot. Like, how many trades are you averaging a day? 500? Oh, okay. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's a lot. What am I saying? That's a lot. That's a lot of encounters. I mean, trades. Well, you're almost at the odds, because the odds is 4,092, so you're almost there, theoretically. I mean, I hope you get it before odds. That's 4 hours of hunting. Yeah. That's still better than me. 4 hours of hunting this thing is like, it's like 40 times 4. It's like, no, is it? It's like around 160 to 200 encounters. If I do this Piplup, it's like less than 200. Is there a shiny charm in Let's Go? Cause I remember when I was playing Let's Go, I was shiny hunting without even having badges. I think I had like a couple badges and I was shiny hunting, but I never knew if there's a shiny charm. Yes, but trading doesn't affect. Oh, it doesn't affect the trades. It's locked to 4,096. Is it 96? I've been saying 92 or 94. One of the two. Oh, that's lame. Is it like that for every game, or is it just that game? I didn't realize that the shiny charm doesn't affect everything. I always assumed that it affected everything. Some games have their odds set and charm doesn't affect it. The worst case is this game as Shiny Charm only affects eggs, nothing else. Wait, really? It doesn't affect the wild encounters either? Wow. That's really bad. Wow. That's crazy that they only did eggs. Well, good to know if I ever decide to do shiny hunting in Let's Go, because I'm not the biggest fan of egg hatching, so it would have been useless for me to get my Pokédex. Let's get the shiny charm. Yeah, that's lame. I can't believe they did that. I know it can be easy if you get like the big chain going, but that still sucks. I'm in the game you're playing right now. Oh, we're talking about this game. Worst case, this game has only affects eggs. Oh, you're talking about this game. Oh no, I'm talking about the one you're playing, the Let's Go. But that still sucks though. That's probably why I don't really see a lot of people that shiny hunt on this game. That's probably why, now that I think about it, I mean, I wasn't really watching a lot of Pokemon creators when this game came out. And when this game came out, I think I was more into Legends, so I didn't really focus on this game too much, so I didn't even think about it. But that explains why a lot of people don't shiny hunt on here, since the Lucky Charm, the shiny charm, doesn't do anything towards wild encounters, which is pretty crazy. I didn't know that different games had different like different things with the shiny charm. I just assumed that every single game that has a shiny charm, that it boosted your odds for wild encounters, eggs, anything in general, really, trades. So that's crazy that you mentioned that about this one. Is this the only game like that, or is there other games like that? So I feel like that's like the big thing that motivates people to complete their Pokédex nowadays, which is to get the shiny charm to be able to shiny hunt Pokemon. And like I said, not everybody does the egg method. But that's crazy. I hope moving forward they don't do that again. I don't know if you've been hearing about the recent like news with the Pokemon community, I guess, but I supposedly they said that they're gonna announce a game this month. I heard something about that in a direct, that they're gonna announce a new game. I'm hoping that it's a Gen 5 remake. I heard that. I don't know how true that is. There's also a lot of like speculation and so-called, I guess you could say, quote-unquote leaks for the Legends ZA game, but I'm not trying to pay attention to it, because I remember when, I forgot what game it was, there was a game that came out, and I remember I was really all in on the leaks and the speculations. I remember I was watching a lot of videos on it. I don't want to hear leak. No. I won't mention anything. Just I don't want. Just so you know, I'm not gonna mention anything. But I remember there was one game. I forgot which game it was. I think it was Sword and Shield. That I was really into leaks, and I was trying to see everything having to do with the game. And I think it was that one, right? I think there was one of the games that the Pokédex got leaked before the game came out. For the whole game. And once the game came out, like, it was exciting and all, but it just didn't feel the same. Since I already kind of knew the whole Pokédex, and I knew a lot of stuff about the game. So, it just wasn't the same. So I'm gonna try my best to stay away from that. And then I think I was like that too with Scarlet and Violet. So when the point, and like I already had mentioned, I haven't even finished Scarlet and Violet. Like I got burnt out. I just started shiny hunting like right away because I was getting shinies by accident. I was just going through the game and I was getting shinies without even trying. So then I said, if I'm getting shinies this easily, I'm just gonna just try and get shiny. So I just started shiny hunting. I had like no badges and I started shiny hunting. And then I'd start trying to like unlock everything. The Pokédex getting leaked before the game comes out as every game. Is it really? I didn't. Oh, okay. I guess I wasn't that. I guess I didn't know as much, or I wasn't tuned in as much before. But I can see where. I can see that. Where all the Pokemon get leaked before the game comes out. Because some people get the game early, so regardless, they could leak it if they wanted to. But in recent times, I guess, because before that, I didn't really pay attention to, like, Pokemon, like, videos like that. Like, I wasn't really too into the whole, like, speculations and leaks and ideas and stuff like that. I was always into the whole, like, knowledge videos. I always like knowledge and, like random facts and obscure facts and stuff like that. Like, that stuff is what's kind of interesting to me. Those are the kind of videos that I like to watch. Like, on my free time. Well, not every game, okay. Yeah, well, but in recent years, I know that for sure that they've been leaking the Pokédex, like, before the game comes out. But yeah, I got burnt out, you know? I got burnt out keeping up with Sword and Shield, like, before it came out, with, like, paying attention to leaks and people making videos about the leaks and trying to decipher clues and hints, so I got burnt out, you know? And then once the game came out and it wasn't, like, what I expected it was gonna be, and I was just like, I was like, yeah, it's alright. I still have a folder that contains all the Pokemon models for Legends Arceus that got leaked like a week before the game came out. Oh, do you? That's funny. Yeah, originally I wasn't too excited. Well, I mean, Legends Arceus sounds like a cool idea, like, because it's in the past. But I wasn't, like I said before, I wasn't the biggest fan of Gen 4 growing up, so I wasn't too excited for Brilliant and Sparkling, right? Brilliant and Spark, right? BDSP there. I wasn't too excited for BDSP or Legends. But then Legends came out and I really liked it. But I guess they nerfed the shiny hunting on there, so I'm like, so it's not as good as it used to be. Which kind of sucks. I don't know why you would nerf that, of all things. The best shiny odds you can get in this game is 1 in 99, and that's with the chain of 40 in PokeRadar. Oh, really? How quick do you get the PokeRadar? Do you know? Or should I say, like, at what point in the game do you get it? Do you get it after you beat the game, or do you get it before that? See every Pokemon in the Dex and beat the champ. Oh wow. Never mind. I was like, ooh, that's gonna make this challenge much easier. Yeah, right. We gotta suffer a little bit first for that one. Yeah, I remember back in the day for Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum that the PokeRadar was a really good method of shiny hunting. Did I ever ask you what your favorite shiny is? Though what makes PokeRadar annoying is you have a 10% chance to even hit a chain of 40. It just breaks randomly without warning. Really? Like, for no reason? That sucks. What? That's so dumb. That's so random. One game I need to go back and shiny hunt in is Alpha Sapphire. That's the game where I got my shiny charm. And I shiny hunted a couple mons and then I just stopped. I did like a couple and then I just stopped completely. Like I worked so hard to get it and then I gave up. Fave shiny is Zorua. Ooh, that's a really nice shiny. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I asked you. I always try to ask people what their favorite shiny is, if they like shinies, because not everybody likes shinies, you know? You'd be surprised. I always thought that, I'm like, who doesn't like shinies? But I guess some people don't see the effort in getting them, especially people that, like, play competitively. People that play competitively, they don't care about shinies. They only care about the stats and EVs and IVs and stuff like that. That's cool. Honestly, I don't even know if I have a favorite shiny. There's so many good ones. There's so many good ones, but one of my favorites that I really like is I really like Appleton's shiny. I like Appleton in general, but shiny Appleton is so cool because it's like, you know, it's a green apple, and that's so cool. There are people who play competitive with shiny Pokemon. Now, see, that is so cool. That is awesome. Shiny Pokemon and competitive is really cool. I like that. See? Because some people might not want to do that because, like, they just care about getting the best stats, so they won't care about it. But that's really cool. I like that. See, now I respect that one. You know? Because why not? Why not run some shiny Pokemon in your team for your competitive battle? That's really cool. I'd like to see that one day. Someone win a tournament with some shiny Pokemon in their team. Speaking of that, isn't there like a tournament going on right now? I could have swore that there's a competitive tournament going on right now. Unless I'm wrong. But I could have swore I seen something. Because I think I follow the Pokemon YouTube channel, and I think they're posting stuff. Let me see. I think there was. In Sword and Shield, I hunted Zoro and ended up getting a shiny female. Were you trying to get a male? The way you worded it makes me think you're trying to get a male. I know that some Pokemon have different, like, characteristics based on the female and male. Like, one of my favorite shinies is Murkrow, and Murkrow, like the hat, or I guess like the top part of its head is different. It's different for the male and the female. Zorua has an 87.5% male and 12.5% female. Wow, that is crazy. That makes it even cooler and rare. Because you basically got one that's harder to get. That's really cool. Nice. Yeah, there's some Pokemon like that with some crazy ratios, you know, like a high percentage of male to female ratio. That's really cool though. And I'm sure you weren't even trying to do that. You were just trying to get a shiny one in general. So when you saw it was female, you're probably like, no friggin' way. Oh, now I see what it was. I was confusing the Pokemon video game championships with the with like regionals. I guess that regionals going on recently. But that's cool. If I was to do competitive, I'd want to run some shinies. I think it's cool. Like, I know that each game has its meta Pokemon, and they have its like different advantages for every game. There's different Pokemon that people usually use, but I would want to be like that guy that uses different Pokemon, like the ones that nobody's really using, and to make it even cooler on top of that, throw some shinies in there on top of that. That'd be cool. Do you have any fun facts for me today? You always tell me like a crazy or a funny fun fact. Yeah, what's funny? You know what's funny? In older games, Azuro has a 25% male and 75% female, but Meryl is 50-50 in its gender. So by evolving Azuro to Meryl, there's a chance the gender will change. No way! That's crazy! What the heck? Well, there you go. There's the funny fun fact of the day right there. I didn't know that. What? The gender can change? That's so crazy. I've never even heard of that being a thing. I would have never thought that could be possible. I was seeing that they changed some shinies back in the day that they used to look different, because I've been wanting to do a full odds Pokemon Crystal run. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm struggling with this one. But when I finish this run completely, I want to do a Pokemon Crystal run on my Game Boy. And I was seeing videos of people doing the hunt for Cyndaquil, and its shiny was different. It had like purple flames, purple fire, and I thought that was so cool. And it kind of sucks that they changed it, because I'm not the biggest fan of, the Cyndaquil line's shiny variant in the newer games. 1/3 of female Zuros evolved into male Meryls. Wow. What a stat. Is there like a random chance, like let's say you save before you evolve it? Could it have a chance of staying as a female? Or no? Like let's say it's about to evolve and you save, and then it evolves and it's you don't know. Yeah, I just thought that'd be a fun fact to try out. Like, oh, it's about to evolve. Let's see if it'll change if we save it, and then if it does change, and then reset it and then try again, see if it would be the same one or not. But yeah, that'd be a fun experiment right there. Is there any Pokemon, any other Pokemon like that? That it could change genders when it evolves? That was the only exception. I wonder why it was just with Azurill. Was it only like in Gen 3 and then it got changed afterwards? Imagine getting a shiny Azurill, female, and then it changed into a male one and you're like, man. Oh no, wait. No, you found a male Azurill and it changed into a female. It was patched in Gen 6. It took them until Gen 6 to patch that? Wow. That's way too long. 3 generations later and they finally fixed it? That's a long time, you know? That's a very cool fun fact, though. I can say that's the first time I've ever heard that one, so I've never heard of that one. I watch a lot of fun facts and obscure facts, but I didn't know that one. So that's a new one for me. Meryl and Azumarill are Gen 2 Pokemon, but Zero's Gen 3. Yeah, I know that one. But you know what's funny? A lot of people, they confuse some Pokemon thinking that they're from other generations. Like, I remember growing up, I used to think that Slugma and like Azumarill and like Meryl were all Gen 3 Pokemon. You know, like I used to think those Pokemon were Gen 3 before. It's so weird, you know. There's like a lot of Pokemon that people misunderstood and they thought they were other generations. Or some people like they watch the anime, you know, and like they used to do that thing in the Pokemon anime where, oh, Gen 2 is about to come out. Like let's show them a leak, like a sneak peek of Pokemon from Gen 2. So let's let's add a Togepi and have them walk with it. So you think it's a Gen 1 Pokemon, but it's a Gen 2 Pokemon. Stuff like that. They used to do stuff like that. And so it used to make people think that they're from different generations, but they weren't. Skarmory gets mistaken for a Gen 3 Pokemon. Yeah, that's another one right there. That's the one I was forgetting. I knew I was forgetting one. Yeah, that one also gets confused a lot. But I feel like it has to do with the fact that these Pokemon aren't too common in like Gen 2. Like Meryl has like a 5% spawn rate in, I want to say, what, Mount Mortar? I think it has a 5% encounter rate. So unless you're looking for it, you're not going to really run into it. And Skarmory is like down that last route. I think it's Route 46. That one route that's very annoying because you can't go back up it. It's not like, and that one also, it's not that common either, the Skarmory in that route. So that's probably why people think that. And then you get to Generation 3 and those Pokemon are much more easily available. So you think, oh, there's a Gen 3 Mon, but it's not. Ooh, there's another crazy one. I think I seen. So, in the Pokemon anime, when they went to the Orange Islands, if I'm not wrong, they show a Kecleon, but I think it was a different color palette than the one that ended up coming out. And Orange Islands was like post Gen 1, so they were like showcasing it 2 generations ahead of time, which is crazy if you think about it. That's a crazy one right there, and you wouldn't know it, unless you watched it. I always thought that one was so funny because it was like 2 generations ahead of its time. Because I know after Orange Islands, it was gonna go into Johto, so it's not that far back. But either way, the Orange Islands is kind of like the buffer in between, so still. I have a shiny Meryl named Pika Green. Oh, that's so funny because the whole Pika Blue thing. I remember that. The whole Pika Blue thing. That was so funny. Pika Blue. That's a good name for it, That's a very good name. I like that name. I have a shiny Meryl in my Pokemon Go. I like that name. I'm going to change it to that, I like that name so much, I'm going to change my Meryl's nickname to that. I got it in the Safari Zone. You got a shiny in the Safari Zone? What? I wouldn't want to go shiny hunting in the Safari Zone because the Safari Zone Pokemon can run from you. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. Especially certain Pokemon, like, if you think about it, like Chansey, I think has a low rate in Kanto. Chansey has a low catch rate. So imagine shiny hunting Chansey and then it runs from you. I got 2, in fact. Meryl and Scorpy managed to catch both. Wow. Which game is this? Nice. I never attempted to shiny hunt in the Safari Zone, but that's really cool. That's a flex, That's a big flex right there. BDSP. Oh, there's a Safari Zone in this game? Ooh, that's exciting. That's crazy. That's like 1 in 8,000. Were you trying to shiny hunt or did you just run into them like randomly? I'm assuming it was just a random encounter, because I know that you actually plan out your shiny hunts and all that stuff. And could you imagine getting 2 shinies in the Safari Zone like full odds without even trying? I was hunting. There's an event that's hosted called Safari Week where everyone hunts in the safari areas. Oh really? That sounds cool. That sounds like fun. Is it in game or is it like something that the community does where they do this Safari Week thing? That sounds cool though. I like that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Community? See, that's super cool. I like that. People have hunted in the older Safari games with the 8,192 odds. Seriously? Props to them, man. That's crazy. Because those odds are crazy. Like I said, I want to do it. I don't know what I'm getting myself into because I'm struggling right now on this one. And this one's half the odds, you know? So I don't know what I'm getting myself into. That I want to shiny hunt in an older game. That's funny. I opened my Pokemon Go right now to change the name of the Marill, and there's a rocket balloon, and I battled it, and it gave me a Piplup, a Shadow Piplup. Imagine if it would have been shiny. That would have been crazy. What are the odds? It gave me a Piplup. If it was shiny, it would have been Shinyception, I guess, because I'm hunting this Piplup, but instead I get this one. If you do Terror Raids in Scarlet and Violet, put Primarina. Oh, but Primarina Raids return tomorrow. Oh, okay. I haven't even finished my Scarlet and Violet. I need to go back to it. I need to finish it. I probably would have by now. I don't know if you do Terror Raids. I haven't even played the game. I have like 1 badge and I don't even know how many Pokemon. I still need to beat it. I need to though. I need to. I probably would be playing it more, but I have been playing a lot of Pokemon Silver on my Game Boy. Ever since I started playing it, that's all I've been doing, like on my free time. All I've been doing is playing Pokemon Silver on my Game Boy. But I need to go back to it and finish it. I need to finish it once and for all because I never finished the game. I bought both copies. I bought like the special, like the double pack from Target, and then I never finished either of them. I was like, oh, one copy I'll do on stream, and the other copy I'll play on my own, and I never did that. I never finished either of them. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a Scarlet and Violet. I keep trying to do so many. It's funny. I get so excited about the concept, but then I'm just like, wait, I gotta finish one before I get to another one. I'm over here like, oh, I want to do full odds on this one. And I was like, oh, I want to do full odds in Crystal. And I was like, oh, I want to do full odds here and full odds there. Because I was thinking, I was like, oh, maybe I could do full odds on Scarlet and Violet, since shiny hunting seems a lot more easier when you don't have anything. Because I was getting a lot of shinies, and it was just out of just randomness too. That's what made me deviate. I was like, ooh, I'm just going to keep shiny hunting. But I hope this next Pokemon game is better, because I feel like Scarlet and Violet is, it's not what I was expecting for like an open world Pokemon game. Do you do a lot of shiny hunting with raids? Like I know in like with Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet. Did you ever do a lot of like shiny hunting in raids? In Sword and Shield, I did some of the event ones. Did you get any shinies? I got a random one. The ones with the boosted odds. Oh, okay. I don't know if it was boosted, but did they do a Galiscopod one or no? Because I remember I did a random Galiscopod raid, and I got a shiny out of it, and I was like, ooh. It was so random. I just did it just to do it, and I got a shiny out of it. I was like, oh wow. So I hear that the shiny hunting in Sword and Shield is broken. Is that true? Do you know anything about that? Because I really like Sword and Shield, and I wanted to do more shiny hunting in the game. But I remember the last time I tried to do shiny hunting in Sword and Shield, I went over like 1,000 encounters trying to get a Vanillite, and I just couldn't get it. And then recently, I heard that it's broken. I was believed to be broken, but people just didn't understand how it worked, but now we do. Oh, is that so? Okay, I need to revisit that then. I think I also heard something about that. That a lot of the times that people like they try to report what the shiny method is, and then they go and then it turns out that it's not that it's something else. I have to go back to it because I put a lot of time into that Vanillite, and I want that Vanillite. Keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, we're almost at 1,000. I'm excited. Yeah, so if you faint 500 Pokemon, you get a 3% chance of a brilliant Pokemon, the one that glows. And with Shiny Charm, that Pokemon is 1 in 512 to be shiny. And talking about Sword and Shield, right? Sword and Shield? I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's been a while. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's what you mean. Yeah. Obviously. You gotta faint 500 Pokemon? Man, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of Pokemon you gotta faint. What game do you feel has the best mechanics for shiny hunting? Like the best and the easiest. X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire have the most shiny hunting methods. Really? I never did any shiny hunting in X and Y. I really liked X and Y. A lot of people didn't like X and Y, you know, but I liked it. I just feel like there wasn't that much of a post game. That was the biggest disappointment. That's about it though. But I felt like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was such a good remake. Like, I love Gen 2, and I thought Heart Gold Soul Silver was like so good and perfect, but Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was so good. I feel like that to this day is like the best remake that ever was. Like, they did a really good job with that remake. "30 away. We're 30 away." In the Gen 6 games, you have horde encounters, and with hordes, you see 5 Pokemon at once, so you see a lot of Pokemon very quickly. Yeah, I really liked horde encounters. I thought that was so cool. I like that. I wish they brought that back, you know? I really like that. I know in Sun and Moon, they had the whole, like, the SOS calls, and I think it calls 2 Pokemon, right? But it's not the same. It's not the same. Cool, but it's not the same. Yeah, I remember seeing something that fishing chains were really broken in a good way. So like you had a really good chance of getting shinies through fishing. Ooh, another shiny I really like is Sudowoodo. I think that's a cool shiny. That's what I want to hunt if I do the crystal one. The crystal playthrough. I was doing it when I was playing silver, but I was like, I don't want to be here for a while. Like, I want to play the game, so I just let it go. I'm almost at 1,000 and I've yet to see a shiny Starly. Losers emote on the 26th. So I really want to get the shiny Alolan Raichu before then. I'm sure you'll get it before then. You're almost there. You're almost at odds, so there's no way you don't get it by then. There's no way unless the odds are not with you, but I hope they will be. But yeah, you got plenty of time. You got 11 days. If you average like 500 trades a day, surely you'll get it by then. How long has it been since you've been trying to get the Raichu? Because I feel like you've been trying to get it since before I took a break. Cause I didn't stream for like a week or two. And I remember you were trying to get it before. You were trying to get it before then. Did you take a break too? And then you just came back to it? We're 25 away. See, I don't tend to shiny hunt on the weekends. Kind of my chill days. Hey, all power to you. I get it. That's funny. slowly but surely getting there. Okay, and I think now we are officially 20 away from 1,000. I'll probably stop at 1,000. Oh hey, welcome back. You haven't missed too much. I haven't got it yet. Imagine I got it when you walked away, and then when you come back, you see me playing the game, and you're like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I got it." That'd be crazy. It's like you missed it. You have Bluetooth headphones. Oh, do you? Oh, okay. So that happens to me before. I said BRB went away and I just hear them freaking out, so I rushed back and they had a shiny. Oh wow. That sucks though, because even though you still got to experience it, you didn't get to see it pop up on screen, you know? You're like, oh man, I missed it. Like, that's funny, you know? Nah, I don't expect to get this thing anytime soon. It's gonna catch me by surprise because I'm just gonna keep, you know, going, trying, encounter after encounter after encounter, and then I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I finally got it. So, I don't know. I'm trying to be optimistic, but I'm just not getting my hopes up. I see it as I have another 3,000 encounters to go at a minimum before I can start getting impatient. I can officially start getting impatient as soon as I get to 4,096. Once I get to 4,096, then I'll get impatient because I've already went over the odds. Imagine missing a shiny reaction due to an ad. Oh, that would be horrible. Imagine that. Because ads are random, you know, like, especially if you're shiny hunting and you don't know, so the ad, you're like, you know, what are the odds, you know, that an ad pops up as the shiny, you know, is there? That would be crazy. You know, I keep getting it, like, whenever I'm on my YouTube Reels, I see that there's someone that's playing, I think, Fire Red. They're playing full odds. What made me want to play full odds is I kept seeing a bunch of people on my YouTube, like, Reels, playing full odds. So I was like, you know what? This sounds interesting, so let me try it. That's what made me want to give it a go. But I saw someone doing it, and they were trying to get the shiny Dragonair in the Safari Zone, and they're like at 17,000. They're like at 17,000, and I was like, that's a lot of fishing encounters. I was like, that's a lot of fishing encounters to not get it yet. But it makes it worse because Dragonair has like a 5%, I think, in the counter rate in the Safari Zone. That has happened to me. This was before I had Turbo. Oh, that sucks. I'd be so mad. You were there the whole time, and then once it came up, you missed it because of an ad. It's gotta be the worst. Oops. Well, I got ahead of myself. I was setting up my thing. Okay, there we go. It's not shiny. I set up, whenever I update it, I set it up by putting the next number and I accidentally hit save. I was like, oops. Are you a fan of the Pokemon spin-off series? Do you like any of the spin-off series games? I really like Mystery Dungeon. I wish they would give more love to Mystery Dungeon. I grew up playing Red Rescue Team on my Game Boy. Oh, I love that game so much. It sucks that there's not that many shiny stuff. I hear now in the newer games there's shiny stuff. I don't know if I was talking to you about it or talking to somebody else about it. About the newest Mystery Dungeon. About, like, you can get... No, I don't think I was talking... I think I looked it up. Because I think I was curious. I'm like, can you get shinies? You mainly stick to the mainline games? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like Mystery Dungeon. No, then it wasn't you. I'm pretty sure I looked it up because I was like, can you get shinies in Mystery Dungeon? And I guess in the newest one, you can, but you can find shinies, but you're not guaranteed that they'll join you. I'm like, that would suck. Because imagine you're trying to find a shiny for a long time, and then you finally find it and it doesn't want to join your team. I'd be so upset. I feel like I've played all the spin-off games. I didn't play Dash. I never played Dash because that came out with like the original DS, and I didn't have a DS when that one came out, so I never played it. I wasn't a big fan of Ranger, you know. I don't know why. I just wasn't a big fan of Pokemon Ranger. I have one of the games, but I didn't like it. I think it's the one having. And you know what's funny is that it had the one I had was the one with like Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. Because I remember you would sign like symbols on the touchpad, like with the stylus, to make like Raikou, Entei, or Suicune appear, and I like those. I like Gen 2, and yet I still didn't like it. But yeah, I wasn't a fan. I liked Conquest. I liked Mystery Dungeon. Rumble Blast wasn't too bad. I kind of liked it. It was a little funky, cause I know it's like they're supposed to be toys, but I kind of liked it. What else is there? I didn't mind Let's Go. Let's Go was okay. It wasn't too bad. I'm up for a Let's Go Johto, but it's probably not gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen. That'd be like that though. Have you played Detective Pikachu? I haven't played it yet. I haven't watched the movie either. I was supposed to watch it and then I didn't watch it. I haven't played it either. There's 2 games, right? They announced the second game? Or they announced a 3rd game? So I think I recently seen that they announced a new game. Is it based off the movie or is it different? I don't know if you've seen the movie. I'm trying to think, what other spin-off games is there? I never played the I haven't. I think it's based on the 3DS game. Oh, okay. No, I haven't played it. Is it good? Never played it myself. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the other spin-off games. I never played Pokken Tournament. I'm not the biggest fan of fighting games because they don't have a lot of replay value for me. I feel like I get tired of fighting games really quick. And then... Ooh, XD Gale of Darkness and Colosseum were really good. And I'm so happy that I own a copy of both of them because those games are super expensive. They're super expensive. It's crazy. I honestly did not realize back in the day that Emerald, Ruby, and Sapphire would cost so much. Same with Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness. It's crazy. But I'm happy I own those two because I think XD and Colosseum go for a lot right now. I'm a little upset though. I lost some of my games. I used to have all 3, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. But I lost my Emerald and I gave away my Sapphire by for some reason, I don't even know. But, and I just have Ruby now. And then I also lost, I think, my Fire Red. And I only have my Leaf Green. All those games I gotta get. I gotta get them back before they cost even more money. Let's see what other spin-offs are there. I played that Cafe Remix game on my phone. It was okay, but I got tired of it really quick. I never played Masters, and then I never got into Unite. I had never been a big fan of games like that. It's supposed to be like League of Legends, I think. And I never was a big fan of those kind of games. I don't know why. So, Pokemon Sleep? No, I haven't done it either. I don't even know how that works. How does Pokemon Sleep even work? I never tried that one. Is it really based off like your sleep? I know you can get shinies in it, which is really weird. Yeah? Nah. How does it work, huh? I have no idea. But my sleep schedule is really bad. At most times I only sleep like 4 or 5 hours. At most. Only on the week. I sleep in on the weekend. Saturdays and Sundays are the only days where I get my full sleep. Oops. I want to know is how does it track your sleep? I wake up every 2 to 3 hours when I sleep. Oh, that sucks. I do that too sometimes, you know? I hate it. I'll randomly wake up and I'm like, oh no, I overslept. And I'm like, what am I doing? I still got time to sleep. Wake up an hour later. Oh no, I overslept again. Oh no, I still got some time to sleep. Wake up 30 minutes later. Oh no, I overslept. I still got time. I was like, ugh. I hate it. I can never get a good night's sleep, man. Oops. So I feel you with that one. I used to have dreams where I'd be late to school, so I would wake up like, oh no, I'm late, before realizing I graduated a year ago. That's hilarious. That's so funny. I don't dream often, but when I do, I have like the craziest dreams that I have no idea what they even mean. That's funny. I feel like that's a dream everybody's had at one point. Like, oh no, I'm late for school. Like, oh wait, I don't go to school anymore. Oh no, I'm late for school. Like, oh wait, I'm late for work. Oh wait, today's my day off. Do you collect any Pokemon stuff like cards or plushes or pins or stuff like that? I have like a big variety of Pokemon stuff all over my place. You know, I got Squishmallows, plushes, Pokemon cards. I got so much stuff. It's not even funny. I have quite a bit of cards, but nothing really other than that. Do you have any expensive cards, or you just have like cards that you collect? You get good luck with pulling cards. I don't have the best luck when it comes to cards. I think the best and the most expensive card that I've pulled was the Pokemon Celebrations, that Charizard one. That's the most expensive card I had. I didn't even know I had it. I didn't even know it was so expensive. I guess at one point it was like almost $300. I didn't even know. I just had it. I know I have a Charizard card that I was told is worth $50. It's probably the same card I just told you about. It's probably that one. The Celebrations one. At one point it was worth more, but now it's not worth so much. I didn't even know that it was worth so much. Well, I say so much, but I mean that's more than what cards usually cost. Cards usually cost like a penny. They're not really worth a lot of cards. Unless you get really crazy cards, they're not worth much. I don't know if I told you or who I told, but I like. Oh no, it wasn't you, because I was talking about that new anime, the new Horizons anime. I mean, as a kid, I liked Charizard, but now as an adult, I don't like Charizard as much as I did as a kid, and I get a little tired of Charizard. I feel like everything is Charizard this and Charizard that. I feel like at this point, Charizard is more of the mascot for Pokemon. Charizard is overrated. Oh my god! Finally, man. I feel like everybody's so obsessed with Charizard, and I'm obsessed with it. I mean, like, and I'm obsessed with it. I mean, I'm tired of it. Because, oh man. Charizard this and Charizard that. I'm a little tired of it. I'm like, I feel like if you're going to go down the nostalgic route, I feel like Blastoise and Venusaur are just as nostalgic as Charizard. So they don't have to just keep doing Charizard everything. Because it's getting a little repetitive and a little annoying. I feel like every single Pokemon card set has Charizard in it. And whenever they do release a card, it's always like super rare and super expensive. And then they're putting Charizard everywhere. Like I said, that new Horizons anime. Like, oh, Ash is no longer there. I mean, the Pikachu I'll give you because it's the mascot. But there's a Charizard. And I'm like, really? They snuck in a Charizard for the series? So I'm just like, oh my god. I'm a little overwhelmed with it, I guess you could say. And it's rare. Usually everybody loves Charizard. Like, oh yeah, Charizard this, Charizard that. You Can Game Pokemon has 3 mascots. Eevee and Charizard? What happened? You can say Pokemon has 4 mascots. Oh, okay. 3 mascots. True. Pikachu, Eevee, and Charizard. Yeah, I'd give you that one. Very true. I like Eevee more. I feel like everybody likes Eevee. See, I like Let's Go, Eevee, and Pikachu. That was perfect. I thought that was 2 really good mascots that everybody likes. I feel like everybody in the Pokemon world, well, Pokemon universe, that they all like Pikachu and Eevee. I feel like those 2 are Pokemon that everyone likes, that people don't dislike, per se. So I think those are 2 good ones. I don't know where they snuck Charizard in there, but I don't know. But I'm a little tired of it. I still find it crazy that I can't remember if it was Jigglypuff. I think it was Clefairy. I think I had seen that Clefairy was originally supposed to be the mascot of the Pokemon world. So that would have been interesting if it was a Clefairy instead of a Pikachu. I was just about to say that. Yeah. It's so crazy. I would have been okay with it, you know? I like Clefairy. I think Clefairy is cool. I would have been okay with that. They probably thought that it would have been a little too, like, girly, kind of. Like, it wouldn't probably, it probably wouldn't resonate for both guys and girls, probably. That's probably why they did that. But, I mean, I think Clefairy's cool. And they went with Pikachu because Pikachu's kind of in the middle. So I'd seen that, I guess, that they were going to make two versions. When they made Pokemon Yellow, they were going to make a Pokemon Yellow and a Pokemon Pink. And then add a Clefairy in there. But then they didn't do it after. I'm like, that would have been so cool. The Pokemon anime, guess what Pokemon was the first to use EQ in the anime? Which one? Yeah. Which one? I'm gonna guess Clefairy with Metronome. Oh no, that'd be Togepi with Metronome. I'm assuming. Really? I would have never expected that one. That's so random. There's just this little baby Pokemon just using Earthquake. Okay. That's funny. A lot of people don't like baby Pokemon, but I don't know why, but I'm a big fan of baby Pokemon. I like baby Pokemon. I think they're cool. I don't like when they add a baby Pokemon and then they don't add an evolution. Yeah, they are very adorable. I would say very adorable. My favorite one is Smoochum. I love that one. Man, I wish they would give more love to Jinx. The Jinx line. I wish they would. They gave more to Magmar. And Elekid. No. Magmar and Electabuzz, but they left Jinx kind of hanging. Yeah, Smoochum, I'd say, is my favorite baby Pokemon out of all of them. But I wish sometimes they'd add like another evolution to kind of make the Pokemon a little bit stronger. It's kind of difficult, but if they gave Dunsparce an evolution, they can give anybody an evolution. Dunsparce was not the Pokemon I expected to get an evolution, and the one that I got was not the one I was expecting. So if Dunsparce can get an evolution, then any Pokemon can get an evolution. And when I say that is like, I don't know what they could do with Sudowoodo, but I feel like Bonsai is like such a cool baby Pokemon, but then they didn't give him an evolution. But I don't even know what they would even do with Sudowoodo. But I think in that situation, like, one of these special forms would have been good. You know, like, I don't know, these new forms for Scarlet and Violet, I don't know if they have a name, but the new forms, you know, like how they look different, how like Tyranitar looks robotic and stuff like that. Everyone was begging for a Dunsparce evolution for years. Yeah, I know it's funny, you know, but I don't think anybody was expecting the one that it got. I don't think anybody expected that one. But even then, like I said, it's not the Pokemon you would expect to get an evolution. But you know, they do wonders, you know, like I didn't expect Girafarig to get an evolution, and now that it has one, I really like its evolution. I think it looks really cool. I like it. Sometimes it's kind of hard to put into perspective what you could do for it, you know? Like, what can you actually do to give it an evolution? trying to think, what are some of the older Pokemon that haven't gotten any evolutions? Like some really old ones, like first couple generations, that need one or should get one. I believe when Drampa got revealed, people thought it was a Dunsparce evolution. Really? I don't know how they got that one, though. I don't know how I could go from that to that. But I'm not the biggest fan of the new Dunsparce evolution. It kind of looks a little... it doesn't look the coolest, you know? I was hoping they'd give Dunsparce, like, a really cool evolution to, like, you know, give it some love. But instead, it just kind of made it into a bigger Dunsparce, I guess you could say. The Dunsparce? Yep, the Dunsparce. Such a funny name, too. I don't know if it'll get another evolution. I don't know what they could do next. I feel like they should give Delibird an evolution. Dunsparce. Unsparce. That's funny. And then they can give it like a mega evolution. Mega Dunsparce. Dunsparce. There you go. That'd be funny. Some of the gimmick Pokemon, it's kind of hard. What do you think? Do you think the gimmick Pokemon should stay as gimmick Pokemon by themselves? I haven't been Scarlet and Violet. No, I haven't. But I did know about the Dunsparce. I just forgot what its name was. I forgot what the name was for it. Do you know other Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet? I know a lot of them. I think I know like the majority. I'm pretty sure I've seen the decks, like the full decks. The only ones like I don't remember is like some of like those special forms. I still don't know what they call those, like the special forms. Do you know Paradox? Oh, is that what they're called? I don't know what they were called. Oh yeah, what starter did you pick? I can't remember which starter you said you went with. Oh, Scarlet and Violet. I think you told me all the ones that you liked, but I forgot which one you picked. You said Sprigatito, right? I think you said Sprigatito. I might be wrong. I was so excited for Quaxley, and I was so disappointed by its final evolution. It was not what I was expecting at all. So I was a little disappointed. Yeah, okay, yeah, see, I remembered just now it was Brigatito. I got me the grass, kidding. Yeah, when I was playing it, I went with Fuecoco. I don't know why, because I don't like the Fuecoco line. I don't know why I did it. I should have went with Sprigatito. I like the Sprigatito Final Evolution more than the other two. Yeah, I don't like Quackquavel? How do you say it? Quackquavel? Quackquavel? I don't like Quackquavel or Scalderidge. I don't like those two. How they look. But I do like how Meowscarda looks like. The shiny looks a little plain though. I'm not the biggest fan of the Meowscarda shiny. It looks a little plain. Yeah, I also don't like the Quackquavel shiny either. I'm not the biggest fan of those ones. Alright, here it is. Big number 1000. It's finally here. Big number 1000. I don't know, but if it's possible to get it just now. Oh, I didn't even see this message. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm on like, I'm trying to juggle my two chats. Hello, Timothy Begiggle on YouTube. Let's see. You run 1,000 almost there. Hey, yeah, sorry about that. I'm like, I have my two chats, my Twitch chat and my YouTube chat, so sometimes I don't look at the other one. Yeah, finally made it to the big 1,000. Let's see. If I got it on the 1,000 mark right here, I'd be very excited, but I don't think so. It'd be too perfect. This is the last one for today, though. Yeah, no, it never works out perfectly like that. But I'm happy I finally made it over the hill, because I was stuck underneath I was in the hundreds for so long, and I was getting antsy because I knew I wasn't gonna get it anytime soon anyways. Yeah, it is what it is. It's all good. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Timothy, and thank you, Derby Boy, for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try and stream this more. It's just whenever I have time. Whenever I have a lot of time, I'll do this. But whenever I don't have a lot of time, I just upload my my Nuzlocke on my channel on YouTube. But other than that, I try to upload something. Either the shiny full odds, or my Nuzlocke on my YouTube channel. But yeah. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys have a great night, a great day, wherever you're at. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys. See ya.